Hey, welcome to Navajo Sage Weaver Tarot's channel. Welcome, you guys. Welcome to my channel. I appreciate it. Today, I am going to do Aries' reading. Aries, this reading is for you. Remember, this is a general reading. This is not a personal reading. This is for your Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. So if you have any placements there, please, this reading may resonate with you. Um, And also, if it resonates with you, or if it doesn't, leave what doesn't for others to watch. All right, everybody. I am going to shake the gourd to move any stagnation energy and get the reading started after. Thank you. All right, Aquarius. I'm going to pull one archetype from this deck to see what the archetype energy we are involved with. Going to pull one card from this deck to see what the overall energy, what the theme is of the story, what we need to let go of, what we need to focus on, what our higher self is trying to say to us, a spirit animal, crystal energy, and then tea leaf messages for any extra messages spirit wants to give to you, and also clarification to clarify. All right, Aquarius. So, Aquarius, let's get started with your reading. All right, spirits and guides. Can I get one card for Aquarius? All right, spirits and guides. Can I get one card for Aquarius? Can I get one card for Aquarius, spirits and guides? All right, Aquarius. Spirits and guides, can I get one card for Aquarius? What does Aquarius need to let go of? What energy does Aquarius need to let go of? All right, spirits and guides, can I get one card for Aquarius? Can I get one card for Aquarius and see what they need to focus on? All right, spirits and guides, can I get one card for Aquarius? Can I get one card for Aquarius? What does Aquarius' higher self want to share with them at this time? What message does their higher self want to leave at this time for Aquarius? Spirit and guides, one card. What animal spirit? What animal spirit wants to come out for Aquarius? One animal spirit, please. Spirits and guides. Spirits and guides. Can I get one card for Aquarius? Right. Can we get some other messages for Aquarius? What does Aquarius need to hear at this time? Spirits and guides, what do you need Aquarius to know? What other messages do you need Aquarius to know at this time, spirits and guides? What other messages do you need Aquarius to know at this time, spirits and guides? What other message? What other message do you need Aquarius to know at this time, spirits and guides? What other messages do you need Aquarius to know at this time? What other messages do you need Aquarius to know at this time? What other messages does Aquarius need to know at this time, spirits and guides? All right, Aquarius, we're going to start your reading, and the overall archetype energy is the Exorcist. And the light attribute of the Exorcist is freeing yourself and others of destructive impulses. The shadow attribute is fear of facing your own demon. So, um, and then we have the Six of Swords here. And the Six of Swords energy is this looking at it at your distance, right? Because there's some sort of goal, some sort of, destination that you want to go. But because you're carrying this ram here, right? Um, and it's not going to be an easy carry. And, it's going to be difficult because you're carrying this ram, you know, and they're not light, they're heavy, right? And the Six of Swords, is also maybe wanting to escape, right? Escaping from your trouble, or looking at a fresh new start. So, however that resonates with you, that's the energy you're bringing in. And then we are bringing in, and what we need to let go of is the Lovers and the Queen of Pentacles. And the lover energy, is maybe some sort of breakup, right? Disagreement, some sort of regrets, a bad choice, you know. And so spirit is telling you to let go of that, um be gentle with yourself, maybe there was some sort of abuse that you were dealing with, some sort of disloyalty, right? A broken promise, whether it was a contract between partners or some sort of commitment. And so Spirit wants you to let go of that. And then you have the Queen of Pentacles here. And the Queen of Pentacles energy is someone who's materialistic. So maybe you're holding on to your materials, right? And this lover energy, maybe your materials got between, your a relationship, right? With the liver energy here, and or some sort of broken promise, right? Your materialistic got in the way. So Spirit's asking you to let go of that. And that's why the Six of Swords here is in this overall energy to have a new, fresh start, right? Um, and then what you need to focus on is temperance. The temperance energy is gaining back control, finding balance in chaos, um, healing, right? And I think this energy here is uh, the temperance energy is, I think, Sagittarius, which is your neighbor, right? And so um, focusing on the on temperance, sometimes, there's a, focus on your spiritual transformation, use your powers to make that balance, right? Um, within you and then within your environment, you know? And then your higher self is the Six of Cups energy. And the Six of Cups energy is something, from your past is returning. Your higher self is wanting you to know that, there um that some sort of getting together with another, right? Sharing your cup with another, or connecting with spirit, or your higher self. And so the Six of Cups too, um, can talk about emotional connection, from the past. And so when you get that balance, you start connecting with that. You start maybe letting go by forgiving yourself for making bad choices, Your journey doesn't have to weigh or feel heavy like this ram, And freeing yourself and others from destructive impulses. So before you make this choice, stop and think and let go of that. Start working on yourself so you can be able to, you know, let this energy flow the way it needs to. And then you have the animal spirit of the cat, crayfish, protection, perseverance, vulnerability, regeneration. And then you have the crystal that wants to come out is moldavite. Moldavite is a glossy, pale, dark green uh, peak, peak formed by the meteorite impact around 15 million years ago in what is now Germany. It's trippy as AF and is expensive. Who needs it? Spiritual seekers, ex um, aliens trapped in human bodies. Uh, and then this is your stone, Aquarius. Where to put it in the middle of your forehead during meditation, altar, alien land sites. When to use it when you feel too grounded or disconnected from spirit. And that was talking about that connection with spirit there. And then Moldavite is also about operating at higher frequency. Um, when you are looking for more wows and woos in your life on the meditation cushion and beyond, uh, explode your perception with Moldavite. And then here the quote says, transform your life on earth. So Moldavite wants to come in. And then the other messages that Spirit wants you to know is that an older woman dealing or relations with an older woman maybe happen in August or going to happen in August. Flag, do not be tempted or to lower your standards. Moon, change in your life. Older or younger man, dealing or relations with a younger man. December. Pen, new job, career. Ness, an emotional, secure, loving family is important to you. Acts, forces working against you. February, this will happen in February or happened during February. Um, Marriage, funnel, period of frustration, lesson to be learned. Rose, romance is in the air. Seahorse, family matters. Older man, dealing relations with an older man. March, this will happen in March or has happened in March. All right. All right, we're going to see why. We're going to be just a little bit nosy in why we have to let go of the lovers and the queen. Why is the lovers and queen here for Aquarius? Why is the lovers card, and the queen of pentacles here? Why are they here? Why do we have to let them go? Why does Aquarius have to let them go? What is the deeper meaning behind this? Spirits and guides. Can I get one card? All right, Aquarius. So the reason why is we have the double energy, we have the King of Wands, and then we have Death. And so the devil here talks or speaks to me about maybe having to leave. The reason why the lovers and the Queen of Pentacles here is because maybe we had to leave, leave some sort of abusive relationship, some sort of um, situation, right? Maybe we had to somehow recover, but move away from something, right? Maybe move away from this King of Wands, Maybe this King of Wands was, a bully, somebody who had sexual problems, who was not yet ready, to really commit. Um, and then the death is it caused stagnation, right? It destroyed your hope. It made you feel stuck. So that's why the lovers and the Queen of Pentacles is there for you and why Spirit wants you to let it go. So, all right, Aquarius, I just want to say thank you for allowing me to do your reading. And I want to say, Hajona has clean, Hajona has clean, Hajona has clean, Hajona has clean.